Hey guys, DaBoki here once again. It is time for a little Lost Ark action. I am here on my Sharpshooter in Una, and I wanted to go ahead and I guess activate my second awakening skill, which I'm super excited to do so. I just obtained it. It is the Golden Eye. I have not seen this yet for Sharpshooter, and I got it last night and wanted to experience it with you all. But before I get into it and use this, I did want to go ahead and talk a little bit on how to get this skill, because it's a little bit more complicated than getting your first awakening skill. So what you want to do is first get your player level to 460. I got mine at 530. I wasn't really, I guess, too big of in a hurry to get the skill, but at 460, once you get to that item level, you're going to want to go ahead and go to Rohendel, this area right over here, and finish all of the Rohendel story quest, which is going to be needed in order to kind of, I guess, progress through your next tiers of dungeons and so forth. So once you finish all of your story quests within Rohendel, in Rothun, there will be a quest that opens up right next to this purple mailbox right here, and it's called Journey Strange Mail. It's going to be a purple quest though, so you're going to activate it right here next to this mailbox, and then it's going to take you on a journey. Okay, literally the quest, I think on the title of it, in the little parenthesis brackets, it's going to say journey on it. And it is a journey. It will take you all over the world, and I'm not even sugarcoating that. It's going to take a little while. You're going to be hitting up a lot of different islands. You're going to be revisiting dungeons. There's going to be some pre-quests for the quest that you're doing. So just keep in mind that it's going to take a little bit of time and effort. There are guides online, maybe to kind of show you the most efficient pathing to take and what to do, but I kind of just brute forced it and looked up things along the way. What I really liked about this quest though, getting this awakening quest, is that while I was doing that, I got a lot of upgrade materials for completing all these quests, which was incredible. That's what I really love about Lost Ark too, is just being able to get really good rewards from quests. There's a lot of games out there that the quests don't really reward you for your work and your efforts, but I think all the rewards that I get from the quest so far has just been really incredible. So I got a lot of chests. All these chests here were just from doing the awakening quest. So if you notice, some of these, I believe, I'm not even using these materials yet, these guardian stones, destruction stones. I believe these are for tier 2 upgrading, which I haven't even hit yet. So if I'm guessing correctly, then this is going to be really good for my future endeavors, since I will have tier 2 upgrading materials now ready to go, since I'm almost, I guess not almost, but I'm getting there. I think 600 is when the tier 2 starts, and then I can start using these upgrading materials. But I got all these as well from just doing these quests, and it's a lot of quests. All right, a lot of quests. But once you finish that, you're gonna get this awakening stone, and then you just use the stone. I'm not actually sure what's gonna happen. I feel like it's going to replace my awakening skill. Maybe I'll have 2 awakening skills. I'm not sure. This is my first time doing it, so we're gonna kind of learn together now. I'm very new to Lost Ark still. I'm just learning a lot of things as I go. One more quick note though, before we get into the skill, I did just want to say that it will send you to a lot of different islands throughout the world. I would highly recommend you to finish those island quests while you're there, and that's kind of the reason why also I do have a lot of these chests. Was while I was on those islands, I kind of picked up the quests along the way, since those island quests are very helpful to get your upgrading materials. Okay, without further ado, let's get into this awakening skill. Let me just go ahead and get right into it, guys. So awakening Golden Eye, let's go ahead and use this skill. You obtain the Golden Eye skill. Oh my gosh, so how does that work? Okay, so another awakening skill just comes right down on the bottom there, and it is the Golden Eye skill. High cooldown, as expected, as these awakening skills are. I'm guessing we're not going to be able to play around with it too much. It's got a 5-minute cooldown. We summon 4 golden hawks that fly around, creating a devastating whirlwind that gradually grows stronger. Becomes stealth for 7 seconds while the creation of the whirlwind. That is pretty awesome. It lets you move past foes while you're stealth. The stagger is mid, so that's the same as Fenrir's Messenger, where the stagger was mid, and the push immunity, debuff immunity, so forth. Cool. let me go ahead and give this a shot. So we just equipped the golden eye. I can show off Sharpshooter more later in a different video, like going over more of my thoughts and the skills and both of the awakening skills and the playstyle. But right now I just want to focus on the golden eye, if you guys don't mind. So I'm going to go ahead and actually get myself into a chaos dungeon. We're going to just try out this skill, which we'll probably only be able to launch once in this dungeon, so keep a close eye out for it, since the skill does have a pretty high cooldown. Let's go into, man, where should we go? Okay, so I can't hit this up yet. Let's go into this one, and is this the one I want to go into, Rohendo? Yeah, let's just go into the highest one that I can get into, and we'll give it a shot. Oh yeah, I'm excited. So let's go ahead and wait on launching the awaken skill, actually, because I want to make sure that I'm in a place where you know, there's got some bosses, and this first little area usually in the chaos dungeon isn't really that that abundant with the bosses. I don't think any bosses spawn actually in this little first part, so we're just gonna go ahead and clear this out as quick as possible. Archer's playstyle has been growing on me. It's definitely a bit challenging at times, I think, just the style of the Sharpshooter. Again, I can get more into it later, but I do enjoy the style. It's starting to feel good. I'm realizing just some of the things that I need to work on, because you can definitely have a lot of improvement. Alright, so here we go. We're in the area. I want to go ahead and test this out. Let's go ahead and launch the Hawks. Ooh, oh my gosh. Wait a second. Was I supposed to hold that down? Okay, so that was not what I was expecting. I thought maybe like 4 Hawks would have swirled, like been constantly around me like my bird here. But that makes sense though, because there wasn't any like duration on the skill itself. So it kind of just launched what I'm assuming was an arrow that summoned these birds to create a huge whirlwind, and that was pretty incredible. Wait, actually, we're about to get this off a cooldown pretty soon here. Already? 15 seconds? I must have some items that are reducing cooldown. I know my build is recommending me to focus on swiftness as my bonus stat so that I can reduce cooldowns, but that seems incredibly fast right now. My Hawks are already up. Well, let's go ahead and go again. So I launched it, and there they go. Oh my gosh. I can launch that every minute. That's actually pretty disgusting. Okay, that's really good. I must have some cooldown reductions on that. Also, it's a little concerning because I believe those do take up these chaos shards, which I'm still not sure how rare these chaos shards are, but I always forget that that skill does require a use of the chaos shards. So hopefully it's easy to obtain. I'm gonna have to do some research on that before I just start spamming my awakening skill, because this Hawk skill is actually, I feel like, activating a lot quicker than my Fenrir's Messenger skill, which is pretty awesome. Another thing to note too, what I've been kind of reading and hearing about, this one you might not want to quote me too hard on, but I heard that we only have to do our awakening skill once per roster, so you don't have to ever do this quest again on a different character. And thank God, because this quest was insane. Like, it was so long. It was probably one of the longest quests that I've experienced. Set aside the actual story quest, but just being like one main quest line, this one was it. This one takes the cake for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and hope that we never have to do this quest again. Really hope. I mean, I did enjoy going around the areas and exploring the places. I think the exploration in Lost Ark is just so much fun that, you know, okay, this is really cool. This is really, really cool. Look at that. I'm in stealth mode right now while I'm moving around here. Oh, that is so good. Am I still in stealth, actually? No, I'm not in stealth. I'm not in stealth anymore. Okay, maybe I need to do a little bit more research on that. But I know I do go into stealth for 7 seconds, they said, and I can walk past. Okay, so maybe I was in stealth still, and I was just able to walk past my foes. Like, if I was kind of getting cornered, I can get out pretty quickly. But that does not mean that they cannot hit me. so I think they can still hit me, which is good to know because I'm not invincible there. It's not like MapleStory Dark Sight where I'm just going to be walking through everything and they're not going to see me. What was I saying though about the adventuring? Oh yes, I really enjoyed just being able to adventure around all the different areas while I was doing my awakening quest, because it sent you on an adventure, you know? And like, of course, some places that you visited before, but maybe I missed some cocoa seeds there. I was doing some harvesting along the way, so I was getting sidetracked quite a bit too. But I think if you like really just focus on only doing the awaken quest, it's probably going to be a lot quicker than what I was doing, for sure, because I get sidetracked very easily. This game is just like a beautiful distraction, for sure. Look at that. Oh, that is so good. That's such a good like get out of trouble card right there. Cause like they were all mobbing me. I was getting stuck. I just popped that skill. I can walk out of the mob while killing everyone. Oh, look at this now. Wait a second. Oh, look at. Oh no. It's going down. Okay. Never mind. I saw that the cooldown was like at 4 minutes again, but it's going down a lot quicker. I'm pretty sure that I got some sort of cooldown. Yeah, it's already at 1 minute now. The cooldown reduction is insane on something. That's really cool that I'm feeling the effects of that also. Very nice. Let's go. That was pretty awesome. I really like this skill a lot more than the Fenrir's Messenger skill, my wolf skill. I do think this skill looks pretty cool, like how the wolves like go out. But the problem is that with Sharpshooter, we have so many charging skills. Snipe is our main skill that we need to use. It's a charge. And then on top of that, when I was using Fenrir's Messenger, I would have to charge this too. I know I could get things to like reduce the charge limits, but I think that just having a skill that I can activate instantly is really refreshing on a Sharpshooter. So this skill feels really good. Let's see what we got for our loot really quick as we look in here. I'll go through it. It takes me like, right now since I'm kind of new to Lost Ark still, it takes me a bit to get through my loot. I can't just like quickly eyeball things. I like have to sit here and it's a whole like dissecting time, what I want to sell, what I want to keep. But it's pretty fun though. I've been enjoying it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this little video here on the Awakening skill. I hope you guys did enjoy and find some information useful. Leave some questions if you do have any in the comments, maybe some things that will get me to start researching other things. That's how it's been. I've been live streaming this game quite a bit, and when people ask questions, it gets me curious too, even though I don't know the answer for it. So I start researching on it and then I learn something new. So I really appreciate you all just kind of bouncing feedback and ideas off of me. If you guys want to catch me live on Twitch, please do so. Twitch.tv/DaBoki, I believe. It's DaBoki or the DaBoki. I will link it. I don't know why I never remember my Twitch, guys. It's so embarrassing. It'll be in my description though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Much love, one love. I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.